same love for that too.
Yeah.
So we all get off on the guest, let that run. It's the same password.
Yeah, I think this one would be good, guys.
So what do we? Honestly,
just keep going.
All right.
We're back on.
Are we? Are we?
Yeah.
We're seriously live right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of going in and out a little bit. But
Okay.
It'll be back on good
Well,
here in 2 seconds for you.
Adam, so when do you go to the CBC?
I'm not going. Mitch
Okay,
is
Mitch
going
goes
on
this
Sunday.
weekend, though. This Sunday? And is he gone all week?
Pretty
He
much
highballing
through Thursday.
Mitch highballed you. That's messed up.
So who's going to do next week's beer?
We'll get it covered.
You got it covered?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
We'll
now
get it covered.
I'm excited about
We
next.
still got Mitch.
Making Tim work.
Still got Nate.
Still
You
got
know,
Nate.
I'm excited about the next what we're going to have next Friday then.
Tell you what,
What?
that Maui beer was
Yeah,
great.
You're not kidding, man.
It tastes like heaven in a bottle. It really does.
Real quick though, do me
Yeah.
a locals love us. Off the top of your head, go.
Off the top of my head, hey Serge, you need to quit going to your social media sites asking everybody where they're going to eat lunch, where they're going to get a tattoo, or who's going to do whatever they want to do. Just go to localsloveus.com, click on Quad Cities, and browse the favorites. Or you can grab the guide, Serge. You know why? It has an easy-to-navigate table of contents to help you find what you're looking for.
Or you can go to their website, click on Quad Cities, and then browse the favorites. It's so easy to use, they even rank the most popular places for you. While you're on their website, don't forget to vote for our show, Don't Hassle Us for Local, and all of our sponsors. Locals love us, your guide to the best.
Sure is.
All right, thank you.
I love when somebody does the exact opposite of what our ad says for them. And then Jay Foster comments, localsloveus.com.
That's all I did. I just cut and paste it now. It did it 3 times yesterday. Hey,
Where's the best place to get a beard trim lineup?
Yeah,
Localsloveus.com.
.com.
Hey,
People are going to start calling Chopper, hey, man, I need a haircut.
yeah. Hey man. Hey, we really excited. We really like Chinese food. What's the best place around here?
Abercrombie and Fitch?
Localsloves.com. That's
Oh,
all
I thought
did.
it was a
No,
line to
I
a
don't-
song.
I don't follow it.
I
Oh,
thought it was LFO. I thought you were doing LFO.
what was that?
Right?
say?
LFO?
Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah. What,
She used to
what
talk
was
about Chinese food makes you sick.
Oh,
and I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
That's right. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Love that song.
I think it's fly when girls stop by
For the summer. For the summer.
That song's great.
Oh, this day just got a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
See?
Well, thank you so much, Adam, and thank you so much for letting us use
Yeah,
the boardroom.
yeah.
inviting
Thanks,
us to
Tim.
your-
Man, this is great. I know a little rocky start here at the beginning, but we're gonna rock and roll. You left us a bunch of beer to drink. Do you want to pour us out of here, or what's going on?
I guess.
What's in that crowler right there?
That's new
worry about
IPA. That's Norwegian IPA.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it.
Speaking of Rocky starts, Colorado Rockies home opener today.
Hey, look at that guy on top of stuff.
White Sox
Alright.
home opener.
That's what you call a segue.
It is a home opener. It's supposed to be yesterday. Got postponed before the game. Right as you announced that the White Sox are playing, it was already postponed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like an hour before the game.
No. Let's see. Well, that's my own fault.
Didn't they have the
No,
Mariners?
No,
or
we're
who
not
they
doing the
have?
research or whatever else. I mean, I did the same thing with my top 5 Chicago-style deep dish pizza.
What was wrong with your top 5?
I put foul balls in at 4, and I thought they were reopening. And apparently they're not. Okay.
They are reopening, but they're not reopening yet. So people are jumping your case right away. They're not open.
I had an alternate at 6 on the outside looking in.
Who dat?
You want to hear the top
Yeah,
the top 5?
I want to hear it, man.
Okay.
Just teasing them.
You want to hear the top 5?
Top 5. Lay it on me, baby.
Okay. Today is National Deep Dish Pizza Day.
Uh-huh.
All right. So
You've already been getting ridiculed today about that.
I started
my
at 7 in the
gosh.
morning. This is what gets me up.
That's what he does. He likes to get ridiculed.
And I don't sleep, so all I do is just troll the internet for people who are trolling Jay, and I troll them back.
You know what ridicule stands for? It's half a ridiculous.
All right.
I love Fridays.
I know.
I could actually translate what he said.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like Farmer Fran today.
National Deep Dish
Boy,
Pizza
everybody
Day.
know that.
Deep Dish Pizza Day.
Deep dish pizza day.
The
Why is it
top
not Quad
5.
City style pizza day, Jay?
I did you read more of that?
Yes, I
I
read the
did
whole-
look into it.
Jay, I read the whole thing.
Thanks for the boardroom
I need
boardroom
an
tip.
organization to back me up here.
All right, back him up.
Okay, anyway, I'll get more into it. Okay, it's National Deep Dish Pizza Day. The top 5 best deep dish pizza places in the Quad Cities. Tony's Chicago-style pizzeria.
I've never been there, but it does look very good.
And Antonella's restaurant pizzeria down by the Front Street tap room now.
Oh, they moved there?
Yes.
Okay.
I had Falbo brothers in there. I had to move them out. Alfano's Pizza and Lenardi's. And then Huckleberry's.
See, I had to put Lenardi's at number 1, but that's all right.
Hey, it's a list.
That's right.
It's not written in stone. It's just a list. It's up to people's discretion. Today is also National Nebraska Day.
Nope.
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 No, it's not.
Sorry, Caitlin.
Yeah,
Not happening. Not on my watch.
exactly. So
Where's your watch?
that's the list that I did for that.
Red and white.
Looking forward to what's coming up on Monday. Maybe even might find a top 5 on National Day over the weekend. Who knows? Who knows if there'll be enough time?
Good. I went to Bed Bath & Beyond last Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you have enough
T.
time?
Right.
I did, man. The pillow selection was a little light. You know, Sergio, I was looking for some pillows. You don't like pillows, Jay? Pillows are important, man.
Love them.
You got to have the right pillows on your couch or anywhere, even on your when you're helping decorate your bed. You know, you got to have different pillows. Do you know there's a European pillow,
No.
regular pillow, European pillow,
Top 5
and then
pillows. It's National Pillow Day. Do you
just saying.
do you make your bed every day, and then put a
Oh,
decorative
yeah.
pillow
He
on
tucks
top of
his-
it?
He tucks a sheet.
well, we make our bed a
Hospital-
lot of the days,
Hospital
but
quarters?
when you say do I,
Military style.
it's not usually moi.
Okay.
It'd be more Mookie, but I'll make it if you tell me to.
Over or under on how many pillows do you guys got on his bed?
Decorative or once he sleeps, puts his pillow
of
on?
them. All of them.
Overall,
7.
6.
Okay, then I'll take the over.
I'm taking the over all day.
what are you taking?
He said if the over under set at 6, I'm taking the over.
All pillows all together, including
All
the log.
right. Head pillows 2, sham pillows 2,
What is-
European
what is-
pillows
what-
2. So there's 6 already.
What's a sham pillow?
Sham, like
It's a sham
like,
pillow.
not
It's
the
like
pillows you sleep on, the decorative ones.
it looks like
They
your
match
pillow,
your-
but
they
it's
match your
decorative.
comfort.
It's a sham pillow.
They match your
So
comfort.
2,
This is
4,
a sham
6.
itself. This whole conversation.
Yeah, well, that's
shopping
all
for
right. You wanna
pillows at
talk
the
about
bank,
pillows.
obviously.
Back to sports.
Cha-ching,
And
cha-ching.
then we got 2 small square pillows. One has words on it says one more chapter. That's Mookie's pillow. And then we got a small round pillow.
So you have 9?
Yes, sir. 9 on that bed.
Good Lord. On that bed.
I don't know if we own 9 pillows. Well, yeah, I guess we do. How many do you put on your couches?
Well,
We
Well, I
have
like that. I got
Body pillows.
one big one downstairs and a little one for my back.
Why do you say? Why do you whisper?
That was good.
It was even better that he whispered.
Marv
should
Tinder.
only be allowed
To whisper,
now.
yes.
You can't even speak.
It was even better that he whispered.
Oh my god.
Well, that's the thing. We're in a. I only have 2 pillows on the couch upstairs and basically 2 pillows downstairs. But I'm trying to find more pillows. Now the one downstairs,
pillow.
my friend Jenny
Stop
Hyatt,
saying
Jenny Baver.
pillow.
It's
Pillow.
pillow.
He works.
Hey, it's mypillow.com. Anyway, so the one pillow downstairs is really cool. It's got this stuff on it from Waterloo. It's got all these names of like places in Waterloo. It's a really cool pillow. And then the other one is a picture of this drive-in movie theater from Cedar Falls. And that's
know
my
that place.
pillow. Yeah.
That
That's
place
my
is
pillow
awesome.
for my back.
Is that where you used to park?
Well, we used to do a lot of
Nope.
weird things up there, Marvin.
No.
You never know what happened. We used to down like 2 liters of Sun Country wine cooler. Remember the 2 liters of Sun Country? Was that man? It had to been gone when you 2 were.
You were morphing into Ray right before my eyes.
Did
If
you
I
ever
close
have
my-
it
if I
though?
close
The
my eyes,
2
it's
3
fine.
liters?
Hearing Ray talk.
And we would try to drink it 2 liters as fast as you could.
3 cherry bomb blondes.
I did the.
It's only 1.5.
I did the 2-liter Purple Passion.
Yeah, we used to
Down-
down
down
that purple
those,
passion too. We drink it as fast as we could, so we'd be hammered drunk, and then your stomach would hurt for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
but
it
as soon
so
as
would.
as soon as you got over your belly hurting from the sugar, you're fine.
I like I had to get in the fetal position
Oh,
for a little
God,
bit.
it hurt so bad, but I would just down it.
All right,
Oh,
here's what
man.
I'm going to ask of you now. I'm going to have you guess the over/under win totals of 2009 for the NFL.
Oh dear God, Marvin, I need a pencil.
Yeah. Pen, pencil. Wait, do I have one?
Sharpie.
Marvin
Sharpie.
Grapes stat.
Here,
All right, just give me a scrap sheet.
Can't have that
All I
scrap
need is a scrap sheet of paper.
can't have that one here.
Not the ads, sir.
I
Those
know,
are very
yeah.
important.
All right.
No, I wasn't gonna give you that.
Oh, I
Okay,
thought
you
were.
guys ready to guess?
All right, go ahead.
All right, we'll just go. Let's just start with around the area, okay?
Oh, you just lay it out. Start a conference. I don't care.
Okay, you want me to? I'll do conference.
Yeah.
We're gonna go the NL East. Yeah, no.
NFC?
NFC East. Yeah. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Let's do Philadelphia.
Philly. Over under should be 9.5.
Do you want to know now or after we get done with the division?
Let's do after we get done with the division.
Okay. Let's see. Washington.
Over under 7.5.
Dallas.
Dallas over under 9.5.
New York Giants.
Oof. Over under 6.5.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Philadelphia.
Yep.
The over-under, according to Wingate, for the 2019 season, Philadelphia is 9.5. 2018 record was 9-7. 2017 record was 13-3, and the 2016 was 7-9. The next one I gave you was Washington, right?
Yep.
Their record last year was 7-9. The season before that, 7-9, and 2016, 8-7-1. According to Vegas, the over/under is 6.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're off. You nailed Philly right on the head.
Yep. Nailed Philly on the head, off on the other.
America's team, the Dallas Cowboys.
That's right.
Last season, 10-6. The season before that, 9-7.
Season before that, 13-3.
That a boy?
I was helping T-Ray shop for new Cowboys hats yesterday.
He was.
You were?
I almost bought that one. I did buy the A's
great.
one.
You did?
Yeah.
Sweet. That's a cool
Yeah,
hat.
it's coming.
Were you guys together when you were doing the shopping on the things that lasted longer than the AAF?
No.
Okay.
No, that was
No,
the
we-
funniest thing. I wish we could say that all those things out loud.
We briefly covered a couple of things.
That'll be
that-
Monday.
We briefly covered a couple of things that you and I already discussed. Then after T-Ray left, I finished up my liquor order.
I read that to
And I
Mookie,
had-
and she died laughing.
Well, I had like 25 minutes to kill. I was just sitting there hanging out with Maddie, just,
That's what you
shooting
did?
the proverbial. And then I was like, I got some ideas in my head. Jotting them down.
Dude, I read that. When you sent that, I go, Mookie, you got to listen to this. She goes, wow.
This
She
was
goes, "That's really
this was
funny."
a list of things that lasted longer than list
Things
of things longer than the AAF run.
Yes.
So it was
Got a question for you.
shoot.
From the Vans Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment line, Erickson says you got to wait till after the draft to do this. What if Packers get fanned? Does any
it's not gonna
draft pick,
change.
does any draft pick really make that much of a difference?
No,
Not this year, I don't think.
heck no.
I'm sorry, not this year.
No.
Did Saquon change that much for the Giants last year? I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
And he's
I'm
a
sorry.
lot better-
No.
and he's a lot better.
But I'm
than
saying
Cam.
there's no
If Vegas is posting it, then we can talk about it.
There's no huge impact player coming from the draft. I'm sorry. There's not this year. And Saquon was an impact player, and all them quarterbacks last year were impact players. I'm sorry, this kid.
So here, let's set the bar. Is there any player? I think players can make a one-game difference right now. I think that's the over/under on any player that's getting drafted.
I think that's a stretch.
You think that's a stretch too?
I
Okay.
do, Serge. I'm sorry.
So, is there any player that will make a more than a one-game difference?
No.
No, absolutely. The answer is no.
No.
And then also on the Vans Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment line, Gadian says, "Are we talking NBA?" And then Israel said after the NCAA. But these are things that we left off from yesterday. So it's kind of like it's like Robert Rules of Order, guys.
Yeah, guys, we're all out of combobulation,
Is there
man.
things like like old business, and we're like, yes, we didn't talk about this yesterday when we said we would.
Imagine like
So
you've
it's
been
like-
driving a car for like 10 years, and all of a sudden your mom and dad say, you gotta go back to your bicycle.
But you got
It's not fun, man. We're
you
riding
gotta
a
remember
bicycle.
though, it's WrestleMania weekend. So
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
also like it's
Sorry.
old business we got to bring up that we didn't finish last meeting. So that's
Yeah.
Robert Rules of Order. I mean, we're not going to go out of order. It's in a book.
Yeah,
What
dude.
Robert Rules of Order. It's an
Yeah.
actual book.
Bob, dude.
Yeah.
He wrote it.
I can't. I'm sorry. I know there's other thing pressing like the NBA playoffs, but we got to finish. All right.
LeBron
so
didn't make it.
You had Dallas at 9.5.
Yep.
Vegas has them at 8.5. But feel free to guess along as we go, guys. All right. The New York Giants. You had them at 6.5.
Yeah.
Vegas has them at 6.
Pretty close.
All right.
I think it's a fight between Dallas and Philly. I think they're wrong on the 8.5. Dallas is going to be much improved. Philly did do. I mean, the Jordan Howard thing. I like that move for Philly. I really do. And I hate Philly.
Okay.
So-
Let's go NFC South.
South. Okay,
I'm going to give you Jacksonville.
that's not the NFC.
Oh, no, I'm thinking Tampa Bay. Sorry, Tampa Bay.
Bay.
I'm looking at they're both close to each other.
Tampa Bay. I look for this team to be improved. I'm going to put them at 7.5.
I will give you Atlanta.
Man, money. Your team's a hot mess, buddy. I'm going to put them at 6.
New Orleans.
Man, this has got to be the most pissed off team in the NFL, boys. I'm putting New Orleans at 10.5.
It's good.
And then Carolina.
Carolina, we don't know what's going to happen with Cam. A lot of questions. There. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go 8.
Okay. Let's take a look.
All right.
Tampa Bay, 5-11 last year, 5-11 the season before, 9-7 in 2016. You have them at 7.5.
Correct.
Vegas has them at 6.
All right, not far off.
Atlanta, 7-9 last year, 10-6 the previous year, 11-5 in 2016, 8-5. You had them at 6.
What do they have?
The 8.5. Sorry, I said
8.5?
8.5. Yeah, 8.5.
Okay.
So kind of if you flip flop the two, where you have your guess
Yeah,
at
they're crazy. If they, I'll take the under all day on that.
on Atlanta.
Yeah.
New Orleans, 13-3 last year, 11-5, 7-9. You said they're going to be pissed off, and you guessed that the
10
win
and a
total,
half.
and it is 10.5.
Yay.
Yay! And finally, Carolina, 7-9 last year, 11-5 the year before that, 6-10 in 2016. You have them at 8.
Yep.
Vegas has them at 8.
Ooh, look at Tira go. Not too bad. I got 3 right, Marvin.
You're beautiful.
Thanks. All right, NFC what, Jay? North?
Let's go the West. Now save the North for last.
All right.
NFC West.
Okay.
Seattle.
Ooh. Russell's in a contract negotiations. I don't know. I think I see this team improved, man. Let's go 9.5 wins.
San Francisco.
Listen, guys, I'm sorry, but Jimmy G, I don't know. Coming off injury, doesn't do anything for me. I'm going to set this one at 7.5.
Arizona.
Speaking of dumpster fires, I mean, you're getting rid of your unproven rookie
No,
for
they're not. No, they're not. That's not
Okay,
proven.
well, it's what everybody's saying, but okay. What do you got, Sergi?
So, on the Vance Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment thread, Erickson's a little upset with us about, we're talking about that one player does not make more than a one-game difference. He said, you don't think Kyler Murray is going to make that difference for the Cardinals? No. Not more than one game from one player alone. Now,
Who's he going to throw to?
When you build a team around somebody, okay, like Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
Okay.
Baker had a team built
When
around
you-
him.
when
They
you
did
build
a good
around
job drafting.
So the first year, just him alone, did he make more than a one-game difference himself? No.
Baker?
He made maybe a one-game difference himself. But we're also not talking about him. We're talking about
Well,
this
we're
year.
not talking about last year. We're talking about this
Right,
year. When
so
I said this
so
year,
so maybe Baker,
there's nobody. Yeah.
Maybe Baker made a two-game difference just himself.
Erickson, you can't be braiding two guys' pubic hairs at the same time. So figure out which one you're going to braid. It's going to either be Mayfield or it's going to be this Kyler Murray kid. All right, because you can only braiding hair is very hard, and you should know this, Erickson. Come on.
He's on Baker.
Yeah.
But that's
we
the
did
point.
say this year.
This year.
Yeah,
we
we
did say
said this year. I don't
And
think
how do you know
anybody
it's
this
Baker,
year.
and how do you know it's not that Hugh getting fired and Freddie taking over?
Well,
You can't take it. You can't say that's all.
We just proved our own point. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not just one player.
It's not one player, but I would say last year, I would say between
It's and Dorsey too doing it. The GM, give him credit. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't get the turnaround on Baker. You can't do that.
Baker alone.
You can't
did
triple
not-
stamp, double stamp.
Baker alone did not make a two-game difference. It was everything that else that went on around him.
Yeah.
So, like we were saying with the draft,
Well, you added Jarvis Landry.
one player.
You
does
added
not-
Nick
right.
Chubb. You
One
added.
player does not make that difference. So I said we stand by our statement with that. Same as this year. If the Cardinals get Kyler Murray, just Kyler Murray alone is not going to affect their win-loss total by more than one game.
I'm with you, Serge.
Right.
I'm with you. Anyway, so
All right, you
Arizona.
ready?
I'm going to say Arizona 4.
Oh wow! And the L.A. Rams.
Oh, the Rams. Well, changes happening there a little bit. You know, obviously when you lose the Super Bowl, you always go down, man. I'm sorry. You lose the Super Bowl, you go down. They're going to drop a little bit. I'm gonna put them at 9.5 as well with Seattle.
Okay. I gave you Seattle. You said
9.5.
last year they were 10-6. The year before that 9-7. 2016 10-5-1. Vegas has them at 8.5.
Okay.
So you're up by a game. Then I gave you San Fran.
Yep.
You gave us 7.5.
Correcto.
4-12 last year. 6-10 the year before that. 2-14 2016. Vegas has them at 8.
Ooh, that was close.
Yes. Arizona. You had them at 4. They were 4-12 last year, 8-8 the year before that, 7-8-1. Vegas has them at 5. So good job. And finally, the Rams, 13-3 last year, 11-5 in 2017, 4-12 in 2016. You have them at 9.5. Vegas has them at 10.5.
Okay. Well, they're dropping. I'm sorry. It's just the way. It's the facts of the way that works.
All right, let's do the North.
Oh boy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun.
Detroit Lions.
I knew you were gonna do that. I knew it. This is great. Detroit. Gotta hope Dazzo is somehow listening on Facebook Live right now. Dazzo, your team's not bad. It's not great.
Do you want any of the background of them?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Detroit 7.5. Middle of the pack. Oh, look at this stuff.
Okay.
Dreams are made of.
Marvin just went 6 to midnight.
Minnesota Vikings.
You put a head on that.
Minnesota Deerfield. I know you're trying to listen. Man, I think this is the year that. Well, not the year. I think Cousins gets a little bit better rapport with his receivers. Defense has lost some players to free agency. I'm going to put them at 8.5. But don't be surprised if Minnesota wins 11 games. It's going to be a fun division this year, by the way, boys. Real fun division to watch.
For 2 teams?
No, there's 3 tough teams in this
Green Bay
division.
Packers.
Green Bay. Well, we've all been reading the articles about the rift, and the rift's over. It's Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. It's hard to not, if that kid's healthy, it's hard not to give that dude a certain amount of wins. They're trying to make improvements. I see what they're doing.
He got to throw to himself.
Yeah. I'm going to give Green Bay 8.5 as well.
I'll take the under.
And finally, the Monsters of the Midway, the Chicago Bears.
Monsters of the Midway. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think the Jordan Howard trade hurt them at all because they didn't really use him last year, boys. So it doesn't matter. Follow me.
I'm giving them 11.17 wins.
And
like
Surge, I think.
So they've got 11 wins and we're leading halfway through the first quarter of another one.
Yep. 11.17.
Bears get another season to get going under that offensive mind of Nagy. I think they're going to be improved. I'm going to go 10.5 on the Bears, and they will win the North this year.
Okay. The Detroit Lions. You gave us what?
7.5.
6-10 last year, 9-7 the year before that, 9-7 in 2016. Vegas has them at 7. The Minnesota Vikings.
Sorry, you're doing really well, by the way.
He is doing really well. The Minnesota Vikings. You gave us
8.5.
8-7-1 last year, 13-3 the year before that, 8-8 2016. Vegas has them at 9.
Huh?
The Green Bay Packers. You gave us another solid 8.5. 6-9-1 last year, 7-9 the year before that, 10-6 in 2016. Another 9. So you're consistent, and Vegas is consistent here. And finally, the Chicago Bears. You gave us 10.5. 12-4 last year, 5-11 in 2017, 3-13 in 2016, 9.5. You're off by a game.
Wow. Well, they still agreed with me. Vegas agreed with me on that, though. Across the line, they have the Bears winning the division. That's what I think.
Set them standards low. Marvin, how's that beer, buddy?
God, Serge, can I have the rest of that one that he did?
Yeah.
just the cherry. I just want the cherry.
Sure?
Yes.
Oh, you got
Try his
both.
first. Try his first.
Well, no, I don't want to get him. Just the cherry. I don't want to. I can't.
mono.
Stout gives me heartburn.
It's important.
This is fun,
so
Jay. I love
spicy
doing.
chili.
Are we going to do the AFC too?
Do you, I say we
Just the
do.
Vanilla porter.
We got time.
I know.
Oh.
There's.
Whatever T-Roy wants, T-Roy gets.
Oh.
Hey,
come
while
on
he's
now.
pouring, before we do
Hey,
ACs, you
Marvin,
want to talk about
Marvin,
Locals Love Us, even though we've already done it?
Am I doing
No,
this?
we've
right,
already done
Marvin?
Locals
We
Love
already
Us.
done Locals
Tell
Love
them.
Us.
I'll
What do
talk
you want
about
to talk
Front
about?
Street. I'll talk about Front Street.
Yeah, talk about Front Street.
Here,
Yeah.
I got you. T. Ryan, enjoy that.
We'll go to
Let me get his
AFC.
beer for him. Here you go, bud.
Because where we're at, Front Street Brewery, the oldest brew pub in the state of Iowa, nestled beautifully along the bank of the mighty Mississippi. Served the fine community of Davenport, Iowa since
Nestled
1992.
closely.
We're nestled up.
I gotta go peek out the window, guys.
With awesome beers such as the Davenport Gold.
There's
You are
just a train
such a
sitting there.
child. I bless your heart.
Serge, it's real close to the edge, man.
There's a big choo-choo out there.
crap, Serge.
The Davenport
working in
Gold.
here.
It's a satisfying American ale, pale straw in color with a sweet corn-like aroma and a crisp, clean finish. Smooth, balanced, and refreshing. Or the Wise Guy, their take on the instantly recognizable German wheat beer that staked its claim on palates around the world. Brewed with noble German yeast, this refreshingly sweet and smooth brew features a citrusy tart aroma with significant notes of banana and clove. The Raging River, their English-inspired American Indian Pale Ale with incredible balance, featuring an earthy, slightly fruity hop aroma with moderately bready malt notes. Check out their Facebook page for food and drink specials. Also visit their webpage at www.frontstreetbrew.com. Calling all bars and restaurants, call your local distributor to get Front Street on your tap lines or in your cooler now. Go to the restaurant at 208 East River Drive or the tap room at the Freight House Complex. Once again, www.frontstreetbrew.com.
And remember to go to Tap On It.
Tap on it today, and you get yourself a free
Dun, dun, dun,
pint of Raging
dun,
River.
dun, tap on it.
Tap on it. Tap on it. Bam, 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 bam. Rico, jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
Friday.
People are, we should have had this door closed. These people are.
Are you guys trying to work out there? We're having fun.
All right, moving on. AFC East.
AFC East.
The Miami Dolphins.
Well, for my buddy, Merrick Brave. I like
Who's in
the
New York?
I know, he's excited
Why is he
too.
in New York?
He gets
Why
to do
is-
WrestleCon.
He's in
Yeah.
what's in New York? What's going on?
WrestleMania.
Oh, it's WrestleMania.
We're getting to
Yeah.
it, Marvin.
Okay,
I know
I
you're
just-
getting all fired up over
I
there.
was
You're
checking
itching.
out.
You're itching a little bit.
And Chip's other brothers, the Fisher twins.
The Fisher,
The
What?
Fisher twins are Finn fans.
Oh, yeah.
Chip's other brother.
Chip's other brothers, the
Funny
Fisher,
stuff.
the Fisher boys are Finn fans.
Yeah.
Fisher Fin fans. Fin clams? PH?
I can't say it. I wanted to say something, but
All right.
I don't want to get yelled at by
All right,
Jay.
what did you guess? What did you guess?
All right, the Dolphins. I like where they're heading. I do like what the Dolphins are doing. I see something happening there. Maybe not this year, though. I'm going to put them at 8 wins.
Okie dokie. Let's do the New York Jets.
Well, the Jets.
Did you see they had new uniforms they launched?
Yeah, Anger put it out, but I didn't get to see what it looked like. Are they cool?
It didn't look too different.
I was going to
I think
say,
it's all green and
how
white.
much different can you get from
It
green
wasn't.
and white?
I don't think it was that much different, but
Unless
maybe
they
I'm,
put,
maybe
like,
I'm
some-
colorblind.
Maybe put some Broadway Joe fur on it or something.
That would have been sweet.
That would
They
have
did
been pretty cool. I don't know.
I
I
think I'm colorblind.
mean, am I the only one out here
Probably.
who's curious as to how well Le'Veon Bell does behind a different O-line?
Absolutely.
I'm not sold on this.
He's
yet.
completely different. You need to change your entire
not
way of
sold.
blocking scheme to
That
for
being
his
said,
style.
I think they do have a good team. I really do. I'm going to give them 8.5 wins.
Okay.
I know I might be
no.
way off.
Buffalo Bills.
Where's my bell?
No, I was thinking.
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills.
Warriors.
Do you got one, something?
This is how the female viewership spiked when Jay took his jacket off.
Oh, it certainly did.
I missed that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Out
The
there.
Buffalo Bills. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't. I like that quarterback, but I still don't think they've done enough to build anything around him. You know, I'm gonna have to give them 6 wins.
Finally, the Patriots.
Well, Super Bowl champions. They lose Gronk.
Tom Brady retired on Twitter for a day.
I love it.
Did we even get to talk about that?
No.
No, I put it out there on ESPN
Oh, that
93.5.
that was good.
Which, by the way, go to ESPN 93.5 today. I put some. I've been really active on ESPN
I
93.5.
plan to spend my retirement tweeting now.
Yeah. He did a good job, and good for him for having a sense of humor. All right, Pat, Patriots.
The Patriots. I'm gonna have to go 11.5 wins.
Okay, that's pretty high.
It
All right,
is.
I gave you Miami first,
Yep.
and you gave me
8.
7-9 last year, 6-10 the year before that, 10-6 in 2016. Vegas has them at 5. I think you were just being
Okay.
nice to Merrick there.
Maybe I was. Good Lord.
Sorry. The New York Jets.
Yep.
You gave us 8.5. 4-12 last year, 5-11, and 5-11 back-to-back years before that. 7.
All right.
I don't know if you might not know the AFC the way you know the NFC.
Maybe you just got a little stupid on this one. Don't worry. I'll be all right.
Buffalo.
I'll recover.
You gave us 6.
It happens.
Yep.
6-10 the year last year, 9-7 the year before that, 7-9 for the Dyslexics in 2016, and T-Roy's right back with 6, hits it right on the head.
Yay.
Yay! And then New England, you gave us 11.5.
Yep.
11-5 last year, 13-3 the year before that, 14-2. So they are trending in the wrong direction. Vegas gave us 11, you gave us 11.5. So really
Okay.
close.
See, not too bad,
Yep.
Jay.
Let's
Just
go over to the
messed up on
AFC.
Miami a little bit.
Let's go over the AFC South, the one I said before, mistakenly, Jacksonville.
Okay, the Jags. Man, they're trying to make some moves. Does that defense bounce back? I don't know. I'm going to give them a solid 8.5, though.
Oh, RG Knee's upset that he didn't get the job down there.
Huh?
RG Knee's upset.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he thought that he was going to get the job.
Yeah. What's,
Why?
well, because I don't think they're drug testing him.
Tennessee.
Tennessee, the Titans. The Titans are, I think, made the playoffs, right, last year? Am I correct? Did they make the playoffs? Did they squeak in? I'm trying to remember. I think they squeaked in.
Thinks
God, it's so hard to remember.
I think that was the year before, bud.
No, I think they squeaked in again.
You're the only 10 I see.
There you
Oh.
go. See, that's all that matters. Yeah.
God, Marvin, just keep rubbing my leg under the table.
Is that your leg, really?
Yeah, I'm going to go Tennessee with 8 wins.
Okay. Indianapolis.
Colts, boy. I'm going to tell you right now, where's Mitch at when we need him?
He's getting ready for CBC.
Indianapolis Colts are going to win this division. I have them at 10 wins.
And then
Over under
Houston.
10. Houston, you have a problem.
What is
Not
that?
very good. I'm just teasing. Houston's this is going to be another fun division to watch again, boys. And I'm going to put Houston at 9.
I'm going to disagree with you and say it's not a fun division to watch. So,
Well, it's going to be fun to see who wins the
Okay.
division. It's going to be a battle.
okay, Jacksonville 5-11 last year, 10-6 the year before that, 3-13 2016. You gave us 8.5. Vegas has them at 8.
Okay.
Tennessee 9-7 across the board for the last 3 years.
Uh-huh.
You gave us 8. Vegas gave them 8.5, which only makes sense when you're 9-7 that consistently.
I gotcha.
That's the perfect. That line made itself. Indianapolis 10-6 last year, 4-12 the year before that, 8-8 in 2016, 9-5. You gave us 10, so just off by a little bit. And then Houston, 11-5 last year, 4-12 the year before that, 9-7 2016. You gave us 9. Vegas has them at 8.5.
Pretty good on
Mhm.
that one, boys. Bum, bum, bum,
I'm
bum.
going to just suggest you quit your day job.
And work for Vegas.
I don't have a job. Wait a minute.
Being awesome.
Mookie, I'm just kidding. I work hard every day.
Like she's listening.
Yeah.
She goes, people tell her.
Tagged-
stuff,
yeah, they
dude.
do.
That
Eyes
narc sissy.
everywhere.
Yeah.
AFC West.
Her beat lab buddy, Jay Money, he telling
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Jay Money would sell me out for a Coca-Cola.
Oh, you
New
caught,
Coke,
you caught me
though.
off guard. That's good.
AFC West.
All right, AFC West. Talk to me, Goose.
Denver.
Ugh, man. Boy, my boy Ace. He never should have left Minnesota. I'm gonna have to put Denver at 6.
Kansas City.
Kansas City, man. This is still a hell of a fun team to watch. I got them at 10.5.
Bears Chiefs bus trip.
Down to Kansas City?
Book it.
No, I think it's in Chicago. This
No, that sounds like a good idea.
Or no, it's
Although I
sorry,
hate-
it's not out yet. But I think it's
You
gonna
had
be
me
in
at bus trip.
I think it's gonna be in
I
Chicago.
hate bus trips.
I
Did your
normally
wife
do,
say,
but I think
your
that
wife
one
said
would
you
be a
should
good
take more.
Take more guy trips.
Yeah, mine did too.
I know. I want to go to places that have exotic things, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
Want
Exotic.
to know what my wife told me? Nothing. Friday.
Dishes for Surge tonight.
All right, I got Kansas City down.
your
What's
wife name?
next?
Oakland.
Oakland. Oh man, where's my boy out there? I love
Which one? TK?
Yeah, TK
Ryan?
and I.
We
Me and
got- we
TK.
got-
Me and TK had some wars
Our
going
Raider
on.
fan base is growing. And
Oh,
we're gonna
they're
have a special.
growing like the head of a young kid's. Never mind.
Wow,
Speed it up.
Oakland,
Grandpa.
7 wins.
Is their train backing up because the foot
Chargers.
waters are too high?
Choo choo.
And the
2-2.
Chargers. The LA
Squirrel.
Chargers. And I'm going to have them at 8.5, Jaybird.
Really?
Yeah, man. Was going to go 9.5. Maybe I'll go 9.5. Yeah, I'll go 9.5.
All right, you're switching to 9.5. All right, so Denver was the first team I gave you from the AFC West.
Yes, sir.
And you gave us 6.
Yep.
6-10 last year, 5-11 the year before that. 2016, 9-7. You gave 6.5. 6. Vegas is at 7.
Okay.
Kansas City,
Chiefs.
12-4 the year last year, 10-6 the year before that. You're done already, Marvin?
Excuse
You're
me.
getting primed
Don't
up.
ever-
I told him
don't
you
ever
wanted him
say
to be
that.
talkative.
Yeah.
Don't ever say
12
that.
and
That was
4.
that was only half a beer.
12-4 in 2016. Kansas City, you said 10.5. It is in fact 10.5.
Yay, got another one right.
Yay.
Yay.
Oakland, you said 7. Last
I
year
got
they were
mail.
6-10. The year before that 9-7. The year before that 9-7. It is 6.
It's at 6? They put
It's
them at
6.
6? Okay. I don't feel so bad then.
And I might right now tell you Oakland is a sleeper to win a wild card.
You're crazy.
I feel crazy. What did you just put in there?
I didn't put anything in there. It's called
Oh,
using a,
Stella.
it's called using a sheath.
Oh,
Stella.
okay. Finally,
Proper pour,
the
Jay.
Chargers. Chargers. You gave us 9-5.
Yep.
12-4 last year. 9-7 the year before that. 5-11 in 2016. The win total is 10, which I believe is the number of kids he has also.
Yes.
So that's easy for Vegas to do. Just always go with
Dude,
that number.
dude's
of kids.
one kid away from fielding a football team, man.
It's like him and DMX can get together and
Actually, if he counts himself, he's set. He's got a team.
All-time quarterback.
He's cute.
Hey, don't cough into the microphone, T-Roy.
Yeah.
I can't even laugh. The all-time quarterback. It makes sense. You got 10 kids running around. You're like, I call all-time quarterback.
5-on-5, all-time quarterback.
Yeah. So okay, the AFC North,
All right. I'm not doing too bad.
Pittsburgh.
I messed up one thing, and that was the stupid Dolphins. All right. Talk to me, Goose. Who was it first?
Pittsburgh
Oh, my Lord.
reminds me of a story, by the way.
Pittsburgh. What do you
True one, by the way.
you would tell it?
No.
Maybe.
Addition by subtraction, Pittsburgh.
You want me to tell you the story?
Yeah, go on, tell the story.
I got-
T-Roy gets to tell his tongue as a story.
Jay
Tell
looks
your
like
story.
Ben's ready for bed right now. Just rubbing his eyes.
I got Pittsburgh at 9 wins.
Come on.
You want me to tell you the story about
Come on,
Pittsburgh?
Come on, big pull.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
You want a shot real quick?
no, it's a story that I heard. All right, I didn't live
You
it.
heard it.
Yeah.
You heard
okay.
You
it.
heard
Story.
it from someone.
Huh?
All right.
Yeah. So. I mean, I heard it from another guy. I was working at Pints
So
one
this
day.
guy
I was
who-
working at Pints one day, and the guy comes in. It's really happy hour, right?
Early happy
And
hour.
yes, so it's really like it's one of those things like, where's everybody at? And you're like, it's 3:02, you know. So the guy sits down, and I just happen to have like a mark around my face, right? And I was just like, hey, you know, and the guy goes, hey, I see that you got
Gorilla
a
punch you in the eye.
yeah, you got a mark on your face,
Yeah.
you know. And he's like, weird, I got one too. He had a black eye, and I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, where'd you get yours? And I said, well, it's kind of weird, and I'm embarrassed to say it, but I was, you know, getting ready to give me my tickets at the airport, and I said, here are my, and the woman who was taking my ticket, she was happened to be, her chest was very large, and I had like a Freudian slip, and I said, here's my 2 tickets to Pittsburgh, and so she hauled off and hit me, right? And I was like, so I'm embarrassed that I said that. And the guy was like, well, that's kind of strange. And I was like, well, what do you mean? He's like, mine's kind of the same too. I had a slip of the tongue also. And I was like, well, what happened to you? And the guy's like, well, I was sitting at breakfast with my wife, and I asked her to pass me the milk, and I said, you ruined my life.
Same. You know. I feel you. Yeah. That's why you should go to bars. You hear the best stories. It's all
All right, let's
relatable.
keep going.
Wow.
That was the peanuts, T-Roy. They're complimentary.
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
Peanuts? I have 2.
All right. The Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland.
Best story I've heard all day.
Thank you.
I've only been awake for 2 hours. It's okay.
9.5.
Okay, Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore 8.5.
And,
You get to watch all the reactions again right now.
yeah.
The
And then-
Natty.
Yeah, the Natty.
Andy, your team sucks.
Oh, they're bad.
6.
Not even Kenny Anderson can save them.
All right. I gave you Pittsburgh.
Yep.
You said 9.
Yep.
Last year, 9-6-1. The year before that, 13-3. 2016 record, 11-5. You said 9. It is in fact 9. Good work. Cleveland, you said 9.5. 7-8-1 the year last year. 0-16 in 2017. 1-15 2016. It is 9, so just off by half. Damn it, Jim. Baltimore, you gave us 8.5. Last year they were 10-6. The year before that, 9-7. And 2016, 8-8. 8.5. It is 8.5. 8.5.
Yay, to Roy.
And finally, Cincinnati. You gave us 6 on the over/under number of wins. It's 6-10 last year, 7-9 the year before that, 6-9-1 2016. It is in fact 6.
Oh, look at that.
Really good round
Off
on
by
that.
half a point on one. Dead gone it.
Careful, it's my Sharpie.
Oh,
Should break it.
look at that.
Before we get into
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania, tell everybody about Pints on Sunday, please.
Let's go with pints.
All right, what's going on at Pints? It's 11-year anniversary for Pints. So we're going to open at 11 o'clock in the morning.
That's old.
I get it.
Huh? And between 11 in the morning and 11 at night, Serge?
A little early for me.
A little early for some.
17 minutes early.
But $11 will get you all you care to drink Bud Light drafts and well drinks. And that excludes Top Shelf or Red Bull or anything like that.
Can't beat
Well
that.
drink,
can you,
anything
Jay
that mixed in there.
Bird? Can't beat that.
$11, all you can drink. And at 4 o'clock, enjoy the sounds of our main man, Carl Beatty.
Nice.
So
$11.
it's going to be a lot of fun this Sunday at Pints, celebrating the 11-year anniversary. So
Well, you can't beat
Play
that,
some
can you?
bags.
What
We'll have
time-
WrestleMania
What
on.
time's Carl playing?
Carl plays 4 to 7, sir.
4 to 7 for Carl Beatty.
Mm-hmm.
11 o'clock. What time? You got a tournament or just open?
No,
back?
we're just gonna
we're
throw.
just gonna
Open
throw. Just maybe do some little
Stretch it out.
dancing. I might do some
Yeah.
dancing. I like dancing.
We're just. It's like every day the forecast is like no rain. It's supposed to be 70 though.
Will you guys call me?
Yeah, we'll call you.
Call me.
Yeah.
Come hang out.
I got a sitter.
Yeah. So, like I said, I mean, we're not going to put anything. If you want to, if someone want to put together something, but I'm not going to get up there and draw my perfect brackets out.
Me versus
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
1-on-1.
Mano
No
y mano.
e-mano.
All right.
I don't know
So
what
here's
But it's
the-
also WrestleMania on Sunday, right?
yeah, and we'll have WrestleMania on as well.
Plenty
yeah.
of vodka.
Yeah.
Plenty of
Plenty of
beer.
well vodka will be
It's
there.
a well. Yeah,
Plenty,
it's in a well.
Plenty of well
tequila.
vodka. Plenty of well
it's in the
tequila.
well.
Plenty of beer.
Ooh, do you guys have Phillips?
What
No,
about-
we,
what
we
about-
have one bottle of Phillips. We got a lot of Barton.
Whiskey.
Even better.
All right. So seriously, we have put this off way too much this week.
You're telling me.
It is WrestleMania week, which, by the way, this is like number 6 for the sporting events, and I know it's sports entertainment of the year. This is higher, like, grossing than the World Series. And if you don't believe me, you can watch. By the way, go back if you guys have 12 minutes. Watch John Oliver talk about the WWE and the independent contractors because he's very right about what he's talking about. And it's not a slight on wrestling or wrestling fans or anything like that. He's obviously a wrestling fan, but he's right. They're independent contractors, so-called, but they don't get insurance or anything like that. If you have 12 minutes, John Oliver nailed it. It was great. The only thing I didn't like is that he asked for like a chant during that. I think he should have saved that for Monday Night Raw.
But,
Don't
I
do
mean,
it during
well, but
WrestleMania.
see, I mean, right now it's happening.
So we're going to give you a list of we're going to give you matches, and you guys are going to guess who's going to win.
Me
and
and
then
Serge?
yes, and then the two guys who might have spent a little bit more time than you
You
guys.
guess, Jay. That's what's going to
There,
be.
there you go. But first,
Don't tell me what I know.
Swami, what do you got down
first
there?
there
It's
is
in my dinner.
there is also the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Past winners include
King Kong Bundy?
no.
He died too.
The Big
Where's
Show
the
was
memorial?
one.
Brock Lesnar.
Can you remember everyone who won?
Corbin.
Baron Corbin,
He won. They only have
Braun. Who won the very first one? I
Well,
forget.
I want
Didn't
to say
Didn't Andre?
Mojo Riley win one?
Yeah,
All right.
Mojo, yeah.
Okay.
But I think last year was Braun. Braun was last year.
You know what? I
these
had a good
names.
idea of how we're going to do this, but honestly, look at this list.
I mean, the only thing I did when I looked at this list was
I wanted to
who
like
hasn't made it.
I wanted to
who's
like
going.
give you guys like give you an example. Like we wanted to describe the wrestlers for you, and then you had to pick out of our description. But outside of Braun Strowman, looks like Andre the Giant had sex with a brewmaster is about the only way I can describe him.
How dare you talk about Mitch like that?
Well, he's got a beard and he's a big guy.
Hands.
Apollo Crews that looks exactly like you think he would look like,
Apollo Creed?
and a cross between that and Terry Crews.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin.
Jinder Mahal, definitely. You can figure out what that.
Yeah.
He's cross-gender?
Bobby Roode is a Rick Rude Jace looking guy.
Yeah. Especially now.
Curtis Axel is Mr. Perfect's kid.
Yeah,
is he
Larry
really?
the Axe
Yeah,
Handle,
'cause- yeah.
grandson.
Kurt Hennig and Larry the Axe Hennig. That's where they got the name.
They had a love child.
Heath Slater, the guy who says I got kids. Remember Dave Lavora loved that thing. I got kids. He needs to beat him.
I got kids. He's got
Victor
little-
Countersuck, Luke Gallows Carlson used to be good.
The
Matt
Good
and Jeff
Brothers?
Hardy used to be good. Matt Hardy won it last year. EC3.
Yeah, EC3 is my big
Is he a
standout.
rapper?
Nah, EC3 is
Colin
my
Jost and
big
Michael
standout.
Che. There's no way they're going to win this. And here's why. Not only because they're SNL guys, but they actually have a show on Saturday night. They have not been practicing to take a bump all week long.
They've been listening to Buckets of Nails drop on
So you think
SNL.
EC3?
EC3. EC3 hasn't made his big bump. He hasn't made it to the big time. Everybody else, making a name. You got some big timers in there, what have you. But EC3 is going to make his jump.
I actually,
They have to do something with him.
I agree with you 100%.
They're not going to pay
There's
him.
nobody else out there.
No, I mean,
Not Chad Gable, not Kalisto, not no.
Nope.
Nope. All right, you take it. You go through whatever match you want to do, and then these guys are going to do prediction. We'll do a lineup. You pick a match first.
Batista Triple H.
All right.
This is one everybody's been wanting to see. Everyone's
You know who
supposedly.
Batista is. You know who Batista is.
Oh, yeah, dude. He's
There you go.
He's the dude
I'm
from
invisible.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
He's a guy from Guardians of the
He's
Galaxy.
a Drax the Destroyer.
You know who Triple H is, right?
Oh, yeah, he's a dirty, rotten scoundrel.
Hey, he's a blue blood.
This
He
is
sucks.
This is a no holds barred match.
Nobody likes it. He shaved off his mullet yet?
Yeah.
He still has that
he's a-
greasy mullet?
No, he
No, he
shaved,
shaved
it
his hair.
off. Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right, listen. It's a no holds barred match,
Yeah.
and
Career on the line.
Triple H put his career on the line.
Well, his career's over then.
You think Batista's going to win?
Dude, that Rocket's going to jump in and smack the dog snot out of him.
Interesting.
Because the Avengers are coming out, man.
So you need to think that they need to put the Avengers over than the guy who's going to be the heir
Yeah.
apparent of the company?
Yeah.
The guy who
Heir apparent.
squashed more? All right, Serge.
Triple H was born with a shovel in his hand.
The
That's
Guardians of the Galaxy guy.
Why do they call him
Batista,
Triple H?
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
He's a Connecticut blue blood.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Yeah.
You didn't know why they called him Triple H?
And
Or Trips.
they call him Trips but then he was the biggest DD.
Or the King of Kings.
What's
Yeah.
what's his real name?
Paul Levesque.
Paul Levesque, yeah.
This isn't
that
CM
re-
Punk.
That really disappointed me. I just found that out for like the first time the other
Yeah.
day, like this week. Just found that out.
Yeah.
I was severely disappointed.
So
No.
you got them. Do you have Batista or do you have Triple H?
And his name is
Triple
Dave.
H. Unfortunately, I wanted Drax to win.
I think Trips. Trips is gonna pull it out.
Yep. I really wanted Drax to beat him, but
He's not ready to give up yet. He's
No.
got the biggest shovel in his hand. He's not gonna give up yet. He's gonna do something.
Dave Batista's not ending the career of Triple H.
No, it's
I'm
the
gonna start
match
calling him
everybody
Triple
wants.
S.
It's the match everybody wanted to see, quote unquote. I mean, I've never been like huge into seeing that match, blah blah blah. But it's not.
You
gonna
know what? I'm
happen.
going to start calling him
It's a
Triple
pump.
S.
Makes me-
Why?
I'm going to say it, too. I don't even care, Jay.
Oh dear Lord.
Shittier.
He's the
Go
King
Drax.
of Kings. All right.
He.
All right. all right.
Okay.
Next match. What do you got for me?
Let's do
Somebody
Becky.
cheats. Somebody cheats in that match.
Charlotte.
Who's
Ronda.
Becky? The girl
Becky
from,
Lynch.
From Sir Mix-a-Lot?
No, Becky Lynch. She's Irish lass. She's a lass
She's
kicker.
a last kicker.
Does she talk like
She
Irish?
says, "I am the
My
man."
God, Becky,
She says,
look
"I am the
at
man."
her butt.
It's so big.
It's
I'm the man.
Like one of those drunk guys, girlfriend.
Spot on.
I'm
Ronda
the man.
Rousey, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch. Unification of the title.
I'm going to go MG Becky. I'm going to take Becky. Right? No?
Okay.
No? You think it's Ronda Rousey?
No, it's fine. I think it's great. They've really put a lot behind her. Well, Tiffany's here.
If I could be Ronda Rousey, I would.
Okay, so if Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch, you're taking
You're
Ronda
taking
Rousey.
Ronda Rousey?
Just because she's crazy cool, yeah. I have to,
Crazy.
even
Well, it's
though I
not
can
TLC here. It's
Oh,
crazy, sexy,
sorry.
cool, but
it's
that's
not
all right.
The Bachelorette.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah, no, I can do the oh my god Becky a lot better though.
All right, so so you're saying Rousey?
Yeah.
All right. This is a historical main event because it's the first time ever WrestleMania
Because the main event, there's only one main event, right?
is all women.
This is sweet.
Dude, hey, man.
No.
Me too.
Hashtag it, buddy. All right. Marvin, I'm going Becky.
Sometimes you gotta
Becky's gotta do
hashtag
it.
like
Becky's
that.
Got to do it.
Becky's giving them
The more fingers you use for your
standalone-
hashtag, the more pleasuring it is.
Oh, really?
They just gave Charlotte a win.
Yes.
She's eight-time
Oh,
eight-time
whatever.
women's champion. Becky's got to get it. You have to give Becky's the
See,
one.
yeah, I said Becky.
Becky's gonna have to give you the run to make
All
it
right.
happen.
You think Becky?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Okay.
So what do we win if we
High fives.
high five? Okay.
All bunch
Free
of
high fives.
yeah,
Free.
Free high fives.
And free advice from you.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly,
I
yeah.
have great advice, guys. You don't even know.
Oh, can't wait. That's what we call in the business a tease. Next match. Save Seth for last.
Yeah. Well, D-Bride Kofi.
Who?
Oh, okay.
Daniel Bryan go face.
This is the most interesting match that's out there.
Serge, am I doing this
Yeah.
by myself? I don't
Daniel
know.
Bryan. No, Tiffany's doing too.
I'll shout it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Daniel Bryan, who's
He won the
champion.
thing last year.
he won the thing.
The thing with the stuff.
Russell, the Big Fest,
What's up?
the Andre the Giant Fest.
No, he didn't win last year.
Oh, you said he was a previous winner.
No, I think I said Matt Hardy. But Daniel Bryan, who's like he's a bad guy.
Okay.
And Kofi Kingston, part of the New Day.
Does he wear the weird mask like I like?
Well,
No, he's got a
was
guy who
the
does
thing
that.
for the weird mask.
Yeah,
They
he's
call
got-
goat face. They call him goat face.
Yeah,
I like the goat. The lamb?
Well, no, that was Rowan.
he's on his side though. He's like a
Anyways,
yeah.
he's about my height, Jay's build.
What? All right,
Are
Who
you
do you-
guys like?
who you got?
Same height Jay's building?
Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah,
Come on now, stop it.
Daniel Bryan.
I don't know what either one of you do going past that flood wall, all right?
I
It's
couldn't-
already over your head.
It's way over my head, like most things are. But that definitely is. All right,
all right, what?
Kofi Kingston or Daniel Bryan?
I don't like the name Kofi. I'll go Daniel Bryan. Sounds like a fuzzy foreigner.
Kofi?
Yeah. What? Just saying.
Well, originally he was from
We're-
Jamaica,
it's
but he was never from Jamaica.
WWE, man. We could be mean.
Boom, boom, boom.
Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan, Tiffany.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go the other way because you gotta bring those names. Like he probably has a name for a reason, just for people like you to like make his odds go down.
Whatever. I don't
So
like it.
you're taking who?
He sounds like
Oh,
a.
I'm taking Kofi Kingston.
He sounds like a.
what about
he
you?
sounds like something a chef
I've
made up.
got Kofi.
No.
I've got
Really?
Kofi for a quick WrestleMania, what have you. Something's gonna happen on Raw.
I like Kofi's.
Quick turn on Raw.
It sounds like a.
So you just think a
script that they
24-hour
put on,
champion?
like, your-
This is if they put him on the belt, give him the belt for 24 hours. It's one of the saddest moments in WWE history.
Yep.
Because they've never had an African American champion. The Rock is Samoan and Canadian. The storyline that they're using is borderline still racist. This is one of the saddest storylines they've had in a long time, and I don't think they're going to put the title on him because not that many faces can win. If they do it for 24 hours, it's the saddest
Goddamn,
thing.
pal.
Oh, don't make me sound.
Sounds
like
like
That's
gotta make-
serious. This
gotta
is-
make
this is
Kofi
one of
the
sad-
champion.
If you watch what they're saying about him, he's dropping things like "you people" to the
You
New Day,
people?
to the New Day, and
Who
little
is
things
What do you
like
mean
that.
by
Kofi
you
is-
It's
people?
all writing. They're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, no.
They're doing it.
Who
Yes.
is Kofi?
No, but see, but like, but no, they're what? But that's the thing, though. I mean, you know, like, Cena McMahon did the promo, so I mean, Vince is not scared of touching lines. He's not scared of touching lines.
It's all good in the hood.
Yeah,
That promo, yeah.
I mean, he's not scared of touching lines, and especially right now, the climate of wrestling. I mean, I could see it being a 24-hour flop, roll over, and make something happen.
They flip it in 24 hours. the New Day turns on Kofi.
Yep,
That's if they flip it. All right.
because they have to make them work.
I'm sticking by Daniel Bryan. Give me a next match.
We're gonna do AJ Randy.
All right, you
AJ
gotta-
Styles. What?
Yeah, you gotta say the names. You can't
Okay,
just like.
AJ Styles versus Randy Orton.
Yeah. I
Let me
don't
give you
know
a thing.
AJ and
Tensions have
Randy
been
are.
building between these two, and it's clear that WWE has been developing the storyline for the last couple of months. There is every chance that this is an epic and memorable match between two industry veterans who have yet to go one-on-one in a bout that matters.
Now hold on.
That's not true, though. They were in
Two,
the OWF.
but hold on. But two industry veterans. I think this is the perfect match, considering
Considering what?
this weekend is a big thing for WWE, but also every other wrestling promotion.
It's gonna be beautiful out there, Marlon.
I mean, right. You're beautiful. But it could be very beautiful for AJ Styles and Randy Orton if they decide things don't necessarily go their way and they flip to AEW.
Well, I'll tell you right now.
didn't AJ sign a contract?
Yeah,
Sir, this one's
Dean Ambrose
easy
is
to-
leaving too.
This one's easy. You ready?
Yeah.
Sarah Styles all day.
Okay. Good pick.
See?
AJ Styles, Randy Orton. You've heard us talk. Now make the pick.
Styles.
That's all right.
That's
Orton.
right.
It's Orton.
They haven't done it on Orton. Orton's still making it happen.
Are we taking notes?
I remember. All right.
All right. So then we've got Roman and Drew McIntyre.
Roman.
Yeah.
He's coming back from
They got
cancer.
it right.
He's coming back from cancer. He's winning.
Yeah, dude. He beat Hodgkin's lymphoma or whatever, right? Not Hodgkin's lymphoma. Was that what he had?
But we can't have all rainbows and unicorns. We have to
Yeah,
have
this dude's
something.
gonna win. That dude's gonna win. Who's fighting
Well,
him?
you gotta make Roman look
He's
strong,
the
too.
big dog. Yeah.
Who's he
Yeah,
fighting?
Drew McIntyre. The guy's one time
Sounds
fired
like
by
a
the WWE.
hillbilly.
Oh, yeah, so is Daniel Bryan, but whatever.
Drew
time fired by
McIntyre. He
the
sounds like
WWE.
someone that messes up your taxes.
He does sound like someone who messes up your taxes. That's really funny.
Eh,
Like everybody.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, I'm taking the dude that can, if that dude can beat cancer, you can beat a guy named Drew.
Yes.
I mean, you might as well name your kid Draw. I mean, come on.
Get it right.
Past tense.
I mean,
Drury.
wow. Right. And like saying through the hourglass.
So are the days of our
My
lives.
name's Simon. I like to do drawings.
Yeah.
My name
Simon,
is
and I like to
Gandalf.
do my drawings.
All right. Give me
Okay.
another match.
So, the next one I really want to talk about is Samoa Joe, Rey Mysterio.
Who?
Hey, this is an interesting match.
Your little nicknames got to stop. I can't keep up when you.
Samoa Joe.
All right.
And Rey Mysterio Jr., as he was formerly known in WCW. But whatever.
No, what's your name now?
It's Rey Mysterio. They took the junior off.
Is he just bigger now?
Yeah, he's extremely bigger.
His dad said. Is Mysterio wear the mask?
Yes. Booyaka.
Why is he? All right. I'm gonna go
He's
with
a
the mask.
lucha.
I'm gonna go with the mask guy.
Something's up here. I heard Rey
Something's,
Mysterio's hurt.
something's up. His son's also trying to come up in the world, if you will, of professional
Rey
wrestling.
Mysterio Jr.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good
junior,
to know.
junior with the junior.
He'd be
on
the
the
third,
side.
Jay.
Okay.
But it's a rough match. I mean, you have the big dog with Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio, can put on good matches. He did the whole "I want it for Eddie" type thing, years back. So if it's
Eddie
WrestleMania,
Machado?
yes, no, Eddie Guerrero,
Oh, I knew it.
lie, cheat, steal. But I think that could be the nostalgia. Hey, something. Ray won against the bigger guy, David versus Goliath. Blah blah blah. Vinnie Mac's favorite match.
Vinnie Mac. Who's that?
Supposedly Mysterio hurt his ankle on his match on Raw against Baron Corbin. He's going to be evaluated all the way up to Sunday, so that can change at any moment.
Yeah.
It's Samoa Joe.
Lobo said it sounds like Girl Scout cookies.
It does.
You must be hungry.
All
We're
right.
not hungry.
Oh, okay.
What else you got?
Lashley Balor.
Who?
Bobby Lashley. I mean, realistically, the match everybody really wants to see that will eventually, hopefully, happen, whether it's in a WWE
Bobby Lashley.
20
He's
by
a
20.
big dude. He wrestled in
Vietnam?
no.
Yeah, New Jersey, New Jersey, but
In one of those UFC
Bellator.
and
And then
then
T-
His
TNA.
name's what's his name?
Bobby Lashley was originally
And who's he
in
taking on?
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor,
This Irish
Demon
dude.
King.
He comes out in Demon. I don't think he's ever lost as the Demon. So,
and he's coming out as a demon this week. So,
which is really strange.
That
By the
means the
way,
Demon's gonna
here's the
lose.
other strange thing about this when we're towing
but
the
Finn
line.
Balor almost beat
Bobby Lashley's black, and Finn Balor's coming out in basically blackface as the Demon. It's really,
That's
really
weird.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But it's also Rastafarian hair. It's really strange. And then like underneath it, there's like a tongue down here.
That's
It's
gross.
like
Ew.
Venom. It's more like Venom.
Wasn't
That's-
Hellboy come out this week too?
It does. I've never seen Hellboy. I'm not gonna really.
I'll take the.
It's Hellboy.
I just. I
The
don't know.
match everybody really
Never
wants
seen
to see though is Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar.
Oh well, that's not the match that they were.
But I'm just saying.
That's not the
That-
match we're
it's-
talking about. Good
it's
for you,
fine.
T. for paying
Like,
attention.
Sorry, dude. I'll take the demon guy because he's never lost in demon face.
There you go.
You should take him.
Is that right?
I'm
He
taking
almost,
him too.
He almost beat Brock Lesnar.
That doesn't matter.
He almost
love
beat Brock
him. They
Lesnar.
love Finn
But he
Balor.
almost beat Brock Lesnar.
There's too many. Way too many.
Isn't Brock Lesnar dating a prostitute?
Don't talk about his wife
No,
like that.
we talked about
He's
this.
married.
She's
Gosh, you're
like
family.
53 years old. She's
Oh,
gorgeous.
that's
And I
right,
remember
that's right.
someone
No, I
saying
don't.
they
She's
saw her
pretty,
out in
she's
public.
gorgeous. That's
And they
why I
said
got
she
one.
looked beautiful.
She's the most. You saw the picture. She's the
That's
most.
right.
She looked
bought
good from
play-
afar, but
play
she's
rate
far from looking
cover of all
good.
time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What else we got?
We're gonna have to talk Miz and Shane.
All right, knock it off. Who's Miz?
The
Who's
Miz.
Shane?
His name is The Miz.
Knock it off.
And Shane McMahon.
Oh,
All right.
Shane
It's
McMahon's
called the
like
internet.
500
Shane
years
O'Mac-
old.
Falls
make 'em-
count anywhere.
Falls County, or blah blah blah. Shane's gonna hit coast to coast in a high spot, and then something's gonna happen. I mean, whatever.
I'll take Mizzy.
They have to put Miz over.
Does he spell his name MZ?
M-I-Z. The
I'm gonna
M-I-Z.
call him MZ because
He's a PIC.
gender non-specific.
You'll like him.
MZ.
He used
The
to be
Miz.
on MTV The Challenge in the real world.
Really?
God,
Yeah, a long
no,
time
I
ago,
don't
yeah.
like
He
him
beat
already.
Jay out.
Yeah, he did. He might have beat me out. Yeah. That's a good point.
I'll take.
I didn't think about that.
I'll take MZ.
Okay.
What about you?
Miz.
There's too many faces winning here,
Well,
and
he
I know they're
keeps
not
throwing
faces.
these
I know
out. I don't know what he's. I can't keep. I need
Let's
to have
just-
full names.
Let's just wrap this up with the Rollins.
All right. Rollins Lesnar.
What? Yeah.
Seth's killing it, man.
Oh no! One more. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin.
Stupid.
Something's gonna happen here.
Something's gonna happen there because it can't.
Kurt
Just be,
Angle or professional
can't-
day
You
record.
You know what's gonna happen?
Gronk's gonna come in and wreck his world.
Cena's gonna come in and beat up
Cena's-
Corbin and say, "You're
and
not going out. This is your last."
ruthless
This is Kurt,
aggression.
this is Kurt Angle's last match.
Gronk,
There's no
Gronk
way
is gonna
Baron
come
Corbin-
in there and eat Cena's lunch.
There is no way. There's no way that Baron Corbin is not. It's Kurt Angle's last match.
He's not putting
Dude,
away.
Gronk is going to be a professional wrestler. They're nailing it. He's beating somebody
If
up.
you
at the-
want
He's gonna come in the
fanboy in
Andre
me,
the Giant
if
thing.
you want the fanboy in me right now,
Mhm.
because who hasn't been mentioned
Yeah.
at WrestleMania?
Hulk Hogan.
Who owns WrestleMania?
HBK.
Not Mr. WrestleMania.
Hulk Hogan.
Undertaker?
Steve?
No.
If you want the fanboy in me to tell you, you want something to happen.
The show's already long enough. We don't need that
I
introduction.
don't care. Nobody cares. I would love to see Taker Angle. I don't care if it's for 2 minutes.
Gronk's
I'm not gonna
taking
say
over
you gotta run it
WWE.
quick. Don't walk down the ramp, Taker, because your hips are too worn out. Make it happen, and he'll make it happen. I would love to see
Hips
that.
are worn
match.
out. How many kids he's had?
Don't worry about it.
Wow.
That's what she said.
That's going to be the match that there's the big swerve. Samoa Joe is going to be the big swerve, and that the other one. All right, Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, the championship. Universal champion.
Burn it down. Burn
Dude.
it down all day.
Is Gronk going to be there?
You heard Cake?
Gronk's going to be there, right?
I believe he'll show up.
Oh yeah, he's got
What
you.
ch- man? If I have to go
It's the
home
biggest
before
show.
he pops out,
The biggest place. Excuse me. What'd you say?
All right.
Sitter's done at 8:30.
Remember what Cakert said?
I don't, because I didn't have headphones this year.
Oh, he said that Vince would like that title to be in the ring when he goes UFC because he's supposed to go.
Oh yeah, because he's
August.
back in the pool and
This
got
is
doping.
there's,
Big
ju-
man
I-
draw
there's
all the way.
something not right. There's no way there should be this many baby faces winning at WrestleMania. Something
Why
right.
not?
But
Jay?
the best part. But the thing is, now they've been building and building and building. If you watch anything with it, is it's not so much. I mean, WrestleMania has become 17 hours, 14 hours, 22 hours long. Monday night,
22. It started on Thursday. It ends on Monday
telling
or
you,
Tuesday.
but Monday night is supposed to be the most electric Raw show of the year.
No, the go home Raw is
Everybody's
it goes like this.
everybody's
The
all
go
hyped
home Raw,
up.
the first
Everybody's
Monday
ready to
after
go.
Monday Night
Everybody's a
Football,
little
and then the
loony.
Monday after.
What are you gonna take? 3 days of drinking? You're gonna catch me on the third day and go, I'll take whatever you want. And that's what's gonna happen on Monday night.
The Monday after Raw is the people who can't afford tickets to
Yeah, it's
WrestleMania.
After WrestleMania? No, that's part of the package. They made it part of the package now.
Yeah, no.
That ended with SmackDown. So they're gonna do whatever they can. That's why I said Kofi. If they're gonna do a little squash, what have you? Hey, how you doing? Just like they did a Foley.
Listen to this guy.
Oh boy, you sound like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
It's
but
weird, you know. I wish they.
It's almost like you talking about investments.
I know.
I
Like
know.
every
Before,
day.
I like this.
You should have an investment WWE
Sunday at
name.
Pints, we're gonna have this on.
All right,
Tiffany the
we'll have it.
Torturer.
So
or
for
something like that.
$11,
$11.
which
Tiffany
is less
the
than
I'll
$9.99.
tie you
for
up if
WB
you don't listen to me
Network.
talk
Yes.
about.
I can come over here and get me some Steve
Tiffany the
Weisers
tipster?
Yep.
and WrestleMania
And well drinks, yep.
and well drinks.
And a commemorative cup.
And a cup.
Or
A big old cup, 22 ounce.
22 ounce
Stadium
stadium
Insulating
cup. That's right.
Tiff.
Jay
Alright.
Foster style.
Shh. Listen, before we go, before we get to Tiffany, we're gonna
Oh,
play something
I
real
already
quick.
got to Tiffany.
What is that? What is that? it not working?
Oh yeah, it's right. I mean, it's. Are you plugged in?
You got to turn it up.
Turn up the volume, bud.
Well, which one you got it plugged into?
Still make them terrifying.
I got it.
It's time for Kid Trash Talk. Here we go.
Okay, so Jimmy Fallon had a bunch of kids write in, and they were going to do the trash talk for the WWE wrestlers. So he's going to announce the wrestlers, and they're going to do the trash talk. Read it script word for word how the kids did it, okay?
Now remember, these were all written by real kids. Here to do our first taunt.
Say that again?
I thought that was the kids just trash talking each other.
No, he had them write in.
Say,
Yeah.
Trash.
If you were going to do it, be a WWE promo.
I saw
Yeah.
the whole thing.
If you're going to do a WWE
We're gonna
promo.
talk trash.
Yeah.
Let's see if the wrestlers can make it happen.
Okay.
Little kids
The winner of last year's WWE Greatest Royal Rumble. Give it up for Braun Strowman!
You want a piece of me? Do you want a piece of me? I'm gonna kick your butt till you fall in the lake. And I'm not joking, because when I'm kidding, I say knock knock.
Braun Strowman's the best.
Yeah, that's the best.
All right. Next, give it up for the former WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, Carmella!
Come at me, you noodle. I'll wax you New York style.
Yeah. That's not a very good one. You noodle. I do like the noodle part, but.
Next up is the two-time WWE Tag Team Champion, Drew McIntyre!
Here's that Drew McIntyre guy. The draw that he said.
Draw.
Listen to this accent.
I am gonna shove my foot so far up your butts that you are gonna be pooping toes for a week.
That's at least 5 toes.
Next, give it up for three-time WWE Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss!
I'm hungry. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take your lunchbox and eat your lunch.
Jared, age 8.
Next up is one of the longest reigning tag team champions in WWE history, Kofi Kingston!
Yeah, hold up. Hey, check it out. You look like a potato and a chicken nugget had a baby. Oh, got him!
And finally, we have a two-time WWE World Champion. Give it up for Seth Rollins!
Don't make me bake a pie and put your face in it. Because your butt is your face, and your face is your butt.
Give it up for the WWE Superstars!
That last one from
Because your face is your butt, and your butt is your face.
Xavier, age 7, and Mason, age 5. Put that one together.
Oh, that was good. I
do
still
like that.
You like a chicken pot. What was it?
You look like a baked potato and a chicken nugget had a baby. I like. I'm not kidding, because when I'm kidding, I say knock knock. That's
I
really
like
good.
that one
Yeah.
too.
That reminded me of Ben.
Yeah, that one's really good. All right, Tiffany's here. She found us in the offices here at the boardroom, as you can see.
I did.
We tried to hide.
Yep.
I did. I actually went to the bar first. I mean, not to
Over
get
there,
a beer.
yeah.
Yeah. And they're like.
Yeah.
Jay was hiding from me. I was like, where are they at? Yeah. Whatever.
Where them holla back, boy?
Okay, so like how's the Final Four going? Duke
Yeah.
got like slammed already.
Like
right?
yours is screwed, kid.
I thought I had Michigan State still.
No,
Did you
it's
keep
at
copies?
it's at the office.
We have it. Yeah.
Okay.
You had Wofford, honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she?
And you had Iowa.
pants. Like I totally wore
Yeah.
my stuff today. I wore some stuff, I guess. Like that had Ohio on it.
You got
You
it.
have to wear clothes
Purpose.
in public.
Yeah, you do. So I thought I'd talk
Stupid
about
rules.
some probabilities in
Till we get a new mayor.
retirement.
Yeah, until we get a new mayor. Let's clip Sherb Street down here.
Okay, I'm not laughing. I don't live in. Oh. I'm not gonna comment.
That's
Okay.
Jay coughing, not T-Roy.
All right, sorry.
Okay, guys.
Yes.
You want to hear some really bad statistics?
Yes.
So tell me just one statistics about the March Madness thing that was horrible. Just give me something. Just shoot it
One
out
thing
there.
that was horrible. The Hawkeyes lost.
Well,
But-
statistically.
But
Oh.
like probability wise, like
Duke losing.
yes, like how big of an upset was that? Like I didn't read that.
It
I
was
just
a
Googled
2
it.
seed versus a 1 seed. So
I
it
would say
wasn't
North
that big of
Carolina
an upset.
losing would be a bigger.
North Carolina losing to a 5 seed was bigger. So 5 beating a 1 is obviously a big.
I'll go with
upset than
that.
a 2
Yeah.
versus a
I'll
1.
go with the North Carolina
I don't
upset.
know. I don't know if it is because Duke was a very heavy favorite to win the tournament.
That was my
So I-
favorite.
So you had the Big Ten champion going against the ACC champion. You had the SEC champion, a 5 seed, going or
Yeah.
not against.
Five over a 1 versus a 2 over a 1. I understand like that. Yeah, Auburn beating. North
I don't know.
Carolina.
Either one of them brought up there. So what do you got for us, kid?
Okay, guys.
How about the fact that not one of the 7 teams we mentioned, Jay, are not in the Final Four this year for the first time since 1987?
1985.
Do you know what the
Is it 7? Yeah, okay.
the biggest upset to your guys'
Yeah, because Dylan North was 85.
retirement dreams?
What's
What
the
is
biggest
it?
upset? Healthcare.
Healthcare.
You should have hashtagged it or put that in percentage. I
percent
thought we were doing
for, yeah.
percentages or
Hashtag.
statistics.
You can do
Okay,
it as
why is
something. Getting
healthcare
a
one of the
3 figure?
biggest?
Because so you know, it goes back to a long time ago. You know, nobody wants to die. Nobody wants someone else to you know take care of themselves, like take care of them when they're old.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I made a deal with my daughter the other day that she has to wipe my butt when I'm 90
See, that's the thing.
because I had to do it for her.
She said, haha, dumbass.
So you better be nice to me, Dad. So 55% of people have to retire early. Do you know that people don't prepare for that, right?
Well, it depends.
Well, it depends if you're smart enough.
You wear boxers or briefs.
What?
Depends.
That just depends.
So
Jay.
That was for
Jay
you, bud.
Bird.
So we're supposed to be
Go
like
down by the river doesn't mean you need to get catfish like that.
Fish hook.
He's so mad at me right now. He's just so mad at me right now.
That one snuck
I
in
love
on
it.
him.
I love it.
You see fish guys.
I
Still
know.
got
All right.
whispered.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
So anyway,
sorry.
it's okay.
So,
It's
okay,
okay.
so-
Yeah. All right.
23% of Americans are prepared for retirement, according to this retirement. I sent the link to Jay. So
Okay.
it's about all these percentages. So if we're like getting older, we're saving money for retirement. Oh, and you know what? Mom can't afford her retirement because she didn't save enough because 72% of women don't save as much as men do. Just like because it's a statistics from Google.
What happened with all this equality crap?
I know, right?
Come on, ladies.
I know.
Step it up.
We make less. First of all, okay, I'm not going to start.
We can start if you want. I can help you out with
no,
that.
we can't. No, we
So-
can't.
Sometimes it's the jobs that are being chosen, but you know.
That's not what we're here to do.
Oh, all right.
So the average retirement age for men is 64, and for
64.
for women it's 62, right? And part of the reason why is because women have to take care of their elderly parents. True story. True story. My mom, okay, God bless America. My grandma has a better driving history than I do, but unfortunately, when I was in college, she got in a really bad wreck. She was put into assisted living for the rest of her life. My mom had to retire at age 50 to take care of my grandma, who lived 60 miles away. And she did that for 10 years. True story. You know, so like she retired early. I have some friends here in town who, you know, people are getting divorced. You know, it's like 50-50, right?
Yeah.
Anybody know the statistics?
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
I think it's been that way since
yeah,
I was a
it's been
kid.
a
It's
while.
50-50.
Didn't make it to the break. Yep.
Just stop over there.
happens sometimes.
So like.
Currently, my wife and I are in a 50-50 right now.
You're right.
So like parents are like, when you grow up, you're like, okay, my mom's gonna take care of my dad's gonna take care of my mom. Nope, they're divorced, right?
Yep.
And what if one doesn't get remarried? Too bad for them. Guess who gets to take care of them? Junior. Yep. The smartest of the kids. You know what?
Tell me
What?
about it.
When you have two kids, you might have one that's smart and one that's not so smart.
What if you have
so they
3?
Dumb job. You might get lucky. You might have 2.
T-Roy,
smart
my
kids.
favorite part about you, your wife.
Wow.
Good one.
He's helping statistics.
So what I'm saying is,
Let Tiffany talk,
some
guys.
45-year-old dude might end up taking care of his 75-year-old mom because she has to have assisted living. He has to leave work early just to make sure she can get to her appointments. She has to be able to take.
Well,
her
most
meds.
assisted living places have people that take you to your appointments. Though.
But
Depending.
that's if they're in assisted living, because assisted living centers cost, depending on how much you use it, it's about $2,300 just to just to live there a month. That's nothing else. They add on like $50 for your haircut, like $25 a day for your linens changed. Like there's like add-ons, you know.
Yeah, it's like a hotel.
So what are you telling us to do with the healthcare?
I'm telling you guys that you need to start saving more money now, because if you don't save more money now, you're gonna have to retire early, 50% chance, right? And you're not gonna have enough money to retire early.
She's saying don't depend on your
So hold on.
kids.
So what you're telling
And
me
then
is
baby boomers don't save enough money either. So the reason why you guys have to take care of them is because they haven't saved enough to hire someone.
So I needed to tell my dad and my mom, y'all need to save some more money.
Or
Get your pop cans
care insurance.
and
Long-term health care.
move on.
That's the
in.
key.
Work at some,
healthcare.
work at the sweatshop.
Now, do you provide long-term health care?
I do. Actually.
There you go. And that should be the point. If you're
Thank
out
you,
there
T-Roy.
and if you are doing well in life right now, if you're not
If you don't
one
want
of the
your
statistics that unfortunately is had bad luck with your health or had to do something, right now would be the time for you to run out there, get some
me.
long-term health care, get a hold of Tiffany. There are plenty of nice places out there that do provide assisted living, that don't overcharge, that do a great job of taking care of our elderly people. I know my wife works for one. She's the director of one of those places. So,
That's fantastic.
So you don't get
so
caught
the
off
thing
guard.
is if you plan accordingly, and Tiffany will help you do it, you don't have to worry about retiring early. You don't have to worry about not having the health care for your parents, or you can help your parents guide them to the right place. Yeah, dude, I live this every day of my life. Dude.
Can I just say that was poetic.
Well, thank you.
Someone
Tiff.
whispers into his ear every night.
Yeah.
You know
not
what?
me.
You guys know I woke up in the middle of the night last night. I had this.
He thought about retiring.
I never
then he
have
just
like
totally
like
tears
like
it all
a
down
true
again.
anxiety. Like anxiety. Like you're like.
That's another thing.
That happens. That's why I want to.
Can I tell my story? Or, all right,
I
I'm
knew it
not
would be
telling.
Bangville more than that.
Let the
All
guys
right, let's go on. Sorry.
We have a
sorry.
Noki.
No, what?
Well, I'm just saying I never really have any anxiety, but I woke up with a true anxiety last night.
What was it about? Not retiring early enough?
No, it was
He
not.
already did.
It was. I should have retired earlier. It was the fact that I thought something bad was going to happen.
To me.
In period, I was like, something's happening. What's going on? I woke Mookie up. I said, babe, is someone come to the house? Is anything bad going to happen today?
And she said it
And
happens.
she said no.
Sometimes.
So everything was good.
That's great that you just believed her.
Yeah. Sometimes
He
I
usually does.
Okay, 56% of Americans lose sleep when thinking about retirement. But that's just another statistic. But back to what you were saying. If people can have long-term care at home, like they're so afraid that they're going to have to like live in this like sterile environment where people like it smells funny. They
No,
don't
it
have
doesn't.
to go there.
These are very nice. There's
I know,
so many
they're
of them in
super
the Quad
nice.
Cities that are beautiful.
But what
No,
about like in Timbuktu, Iowa?
No, but the biggest thing is.
Well, I don't
to
know.
not
I don't
get-
live in Timbuktu, Iowa,
No,
and
but
I think that's actually in
You
Africa.
have to prepare.
Yeah, what you're saying is don't try to get blindsided by it.
Don't.
I mean,
Don't
if
just
you
get
plan for
insurance.
retirement as much as you would plan for potential assisted living,
Yes,
like
you
I
should.
And
mean,
there are
It
places
makes
that
the
provide
baby
health
be
care
able
at
to,
your
like,
home.
Right.
breathe.
I know that can be a little bit more expensive than
It is,
some of these
like
other places.
$10,000 a month.
What? You know,
But
kid per
you know, I know
person
this by what my wife does.
Thank you,
A
T-Roy.
lot of these places,
We did not plan this, by the way.
When
Yeah,
you have that,
it shows.
when the elderly people can get together and they have a lot of fun activities for them,
I know.
they make sure that they can
Wait.
get to places to get their shopping done. They make sure they get to all their appointments. You know, it's a really nice thing, and
is.
you get to hang out with other people your age.
It's a lot of
And-
socialization.
Yeah,
Smoke
so
all
that
the
way you're not
Camels and Lucky
alone.
Strikes.
Yes,
I love it.
that's
Because being
really,
alone is
it
really
makes
one
a
of the bad
difference.
keys to being old, Jay.
Uh-huh.
So I'll always have you if you always have me,
Oh,
buddy.
now
Hey,
I'm gonna cry.
Bubba, if you want to push your back up and get my back, we aren't
Well,
sleep with our heads in the mud.
Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, T-Roy, for our Financial Fitness Friday.
Thanks,
Guys,
T-Roy, for your help.
Peas
when
and
we walk in on
carrots.
Monday, who are we going to be talking about playing in the national championship?
Michigan State and Auburn.
That's what you say too?
I
Yeah.
110% agree. It's
Yeah.
going to be Michigan State.
Why not?
Michigan State's going to wax Auburn.
I hope so.
I'll be sleeping off WrestleMania, so it doesn't matter.
Texas Tech is good. They've had their run.
You really think so?
They are like the Big 12 was good this year. You know, you had
You're still not sold on Virginia.
no.
Virginia.
No.
Okay. No,
Auburn. Who's Auburn? Who did Auburn beat to get
How
there?
much surge on it?
Yeah, that's a very good point. What?
Who did Auburn
UNC,
beat?
Kansas,
North Carolina,
Kentucky?
Kansas,
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Yeah, they ran through everybody.
Blue blood.
Still,
Bye.
still a lot of days to
Waxed them all.
a lot of days to scout.
Virginia.
A lot of days to scout.
Want to know what?
Can't
You want to
only-
take an upset? Take Auburn because Virginia is the favorite to win the whole thing
Yeah,
right now.
they are.
because
Yes,
they're
they
the
are.
only-
Statistics
we
show
joked
that they
about
are.
This, Jay, because
Yep.
they're the only number 1 seed left in the
Yeah.
tournament. So yes, they're the favorite because they're the only 1 seed.
Well, and it hurts me to even say Michigan
So-
State. So if I'm saying Michigan
Yeah.
State, I'm
So I think Michigan State is just better than all of
You
them.
don't talk in here.
Speak into the microphone, Squid
It's
Brain.
nice that she gave this to you, but that's not how it works. It's not like a. It's not like
So
a.
sweet.
Yeah, it's not like.
But no, I think Michigan State is just hands down a better team.
He's the March magician.
He is, and I can't stand him.
Michigan State, Virginia.
He's a
I'm
dirty
going- I'm-
SOB, Jay. Don't give him any nicknames other than that. He's a dirty SOB, and his team's better than the other
There's
teams.
so many.
I think
He's a-
Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech gets smoked by Michigan State.
They got
And
gifts.
I think the national championship is decided
GIFs.
by more than 10 points.
We'll talk about that on Monday, though, and hopefully we're in the studio.
Yep, Monday, hopefully we're in the studio.
All right, I'm going to
So
go
mark
Virginia,
my-
but I'm
mark
with
my
you
word.
though.
I'll say right now,
Michigan State, I'm in agreement with.
title game decided by more than 10 points.
All right, we'll talk about it.
It's rare.
Well, again, folks, hopefully we're in the studio on Monday. We will not know till Monday morning.
Yeah, you guys, it's been as frustrating for
Thank
us
you.
as for those of you out there that are still listening via Facebook Live, via YouTube. We want to thank everybody from Front Street Brewery for
Yes.
providing a place.
Sunday. Pints.
Oh, yeah, there we go,
$11, 11 to 11. Bud Light Draft, all you can drink. Commemorative Cup, all you can drink Wells, 11 to 11. We'll be playing bags. Carl Beatty, 4 to 7.
WrestleMania.
And